you're like most people who are new to veganism, or even if you are a long time vegan, plant-based, whole food plant-based diet eater, you may be wondering about protein. You may be thinking, I have to do these certain things to make sure I get enough protein. And there's nothing further from the truth. So today, let's get into why that is and help you to be able to relax and just enjoy your food. Just enjoy eating. I'm here outside in my gorgeous Tanzanian garden. To me, this is part of a larger issue. I talked about it in a previous video called Decolonizing Nutrition, about how what we've been taught about nutrition, what we are told on a daily basis, is based on things that are fundamentally not true. Some of the things that we feel about protein and nutrition are based on things that were accepted guidelines for amount of protein we need, but those guidelines have been modified over the years, as well as the understanding of what protein is and things like that, and the lies and the untruths, the misinformation about nutrition and diet, especially around plant-based diets, has been so widely disseminated that even those who should know better still are promoting and believing the same old stuff. I don't know how many times I've seen videos on YouTube or recipes on blogs talking about, like 5 high protein lunches, or or when somebody's making this dish, they say, okay, now we'll add this protein. And so protein. That is like the thing that people worry the most about when they're eating plant-based. So here's why you don't need to worry. Well, first of all, what even is a protein? I mean, proteins, the building blocks of, protein is very important. But protein is not just one thing. There are many different types of proteins in your body. Proteins are what, builds muscle. Proteins are also what helps you digest your food. Different proteins are what, is part of your nervous system. Other kinds of proteins help the various systems in your body coordinate with each other. Other proteins are part of your defense system, your immunities. Other proteins are about what helps you move your body. So there are many different types of proteins in your body doing different things to help you be healthy, to help you do the things that you want to do. And it's not just one type of protein. Secondly, proteins are made of amino acids. So each type of protein is different amino acids combined in different ways. And so your body will use amino acids to create the type of protein that it needs at any one given time. So when you are eating complete proteins, when you are eating animal proteins or anything like that, your body then has to take all of those amino acids apart in the digestion process and then put them back together in the way that it needs them. So it does you no good to think you have to eat animal protein or any complete protein in order to get what you need. Fortunately, plants have the amino acids that we need. When you think about who are the strongest land animals, the elephants, the gorillas, giraffes, the biggest, tallest, strongest, they are all plant eaters. They get all of the protein they need from plants. The cows and the pigs and the chickens that people eat for that protein, where are they getting their protein? They're getting it from the plants that they eat. And you can get it from the plants that you eat too. So the bottom line is, if you eat a whole food plant-based diet, meaning not processed food, meaning vegetables, fruits, beans, rice, grains, you will get enough amino acids to build the proteins that your body needs, if you are eating enough to fulfill your caloric needs. Even if you're an athlete, if you're going to be, pumping iron and running, you're going to be eating more to fulfill your caloric needs. Therefore, you're going to be getting more amino acids and more protein, enough protein. If you are eating whole foods and you are eating enough to fulfill your caloric needs, there is no way that you're going to be needing any additional protein. In fact, most people eat too much protein, and excess protein is not good for you. It's what can cause, problems with, arthritis and other kinds of health issues. It's what can cause health issues. Particularly animal proteins are the things that are the cause of many of the chronic diseases that people have. Animal proteins, animal fats, it's just not good. So you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to even make sure that you have beans or rice in your diet. Even if you were just to eat a raw food, just fruits and veggies, you would get enough protein, enough amino acids, if you were eating enough of it to fulfill your caloric needs. But yes, eat beans, that's fine. Eat grains, that's fine. Eat nuts, that's fine. But you don't have to worry about, here's this plate, I'm having this salad, let me put a bunch of nuts in here or beans in here so I can get enough protein. Put the beans, put the nuts in the salad if you'd like to, but not because you feel you need to in order to get the protein. You will have enough protein. Now, if you don't have to believe me. I think it's always good to check out for yourself, but it's important to check it out in the right places. So many of the dietitians and nutritionists out there are still, even they are promoting the myths about, the dangers of plant-based diets, and you have to be careful to combine and this and that, because they're taught the same kind of curriculums that have been full of untruths, half-truths, the out and out lies, that has been the standard education for years. The place you want to go is to Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine and PCRM. And they have a YouTube channel, they have a website with all kinds of information. And they are a group of physicians who are plant-based, who know about plant-based diets, who have studied and researched and themselves have changed, have worked with patients, and they have a very balanced view of what the nutrition is, what the health needs are, all of that kind of stuff. And so I would go to PCRM, and the links will be below. Also, Dr. Greger from nutritionfacts.org, he talks a lot about the same type of thing, and he really does delve into the studies, the research studies, and many of which are not new studies. This is not new science. It's just science that's been ignored because it doesn't help keep money in the pockets of the physicians, of the pharmaceutical companies. It's about what I was talking about in that decolonizing nutrition video. Make sure to go and look at that. So all in all, here's what you need to do. Eat whole foods. Eat broccoli and carrots and corn and onions and potatoes and greens, kale and spinach, Swiss chard and cabbage, and eat a variety, pumpkins and squashes, and eat a variety of vegetables. Eat a variety of fruit, apples and oranges and melons and berries and mangoes and bananas. Eat a variety, eat a rainbow, the red things, the orange things, the yellow things, the purple things, the green things. Eat the rainbow of whole foods. Basically, eat a variety of whole foods and don't worry about it. Eat brown rice, not the white rice. Eat brown rice, eat beans, eat grains, oats, eat a variety of foods. Make it taste good, and don't worry. You're going to be fine. You won't be protein deficient. I bet you've never even heard of anybody that was protein deficient if they were eating enough calories. it just doesn't happen. And I'm going to put the link to 2 specific videos from PCRM that I think will really help relieve your stress about it and allow you to just eat. And I hope that this understanding will spread far and wide, and the vegan bloggers and YouTubers who are helping to perpetuate this myth that we need to worry about protein will wise up one day, and stop worrying about it themselves. And one of the people of the videos that I'll be sharing you is he was a physician who was a part of the movie Game Changers, which was about veganism and athletes. And he himself talks about why, as an athlete, as a bodybuilder, you don't need to worry about protein. So what do you think about all of this? You got any questions? What do you believe about protein? And does this make sense or not make sense? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Ask your questions. Leave your comments in the box below. And don't forget to like this video and to subscribe and spread this video with those who you think could use this message. And let's help spread the word about healthy eating until we can all become whole and healthy and do the things that we're meant to do. It's Opare here in my Tanzanian kitchen in Arusha, Tanzania. Until next time, kwaheri, goodbye.